It's unfortunate that I learned about forensic accounting so late in my life, or I may have directed my career to be a forensic accountant. I'm fascinated by all the things you get to do, and I call it the CSI of money after taking Daryl Jarrell's forensic accounting class. But in any case, today we're going to do a quick review on all of the different results you're going to get using the same prompt, the same AI prompt in multiple AI chatbot solutions or large language models. So in any case, here is the question that I posed. How would you investigate and research social media asset discovery using AI to systematically search social platforms for undisclosed assets, lifestyle indicators, or business interests? Give specific step-by-step instructions. So this is a fairly simple prompt, and it's focusing on a specific method of investigation, which is researching social media asset discovery. So in any case, that is the prompt I applied to 4 different chatbots we're going to look at. The first one is Copilot. Copilot does use ChatGPT's backend, or LLM as the backend, and so this is what it came up with. As all of the results that came back from all of them, they all suggested a lawful version and ethical version of doing your open source intelligence. So in any case, this is the results it gave. It gave a phase 0, putting up legal and ethical guardrails, a phase 1, identifying core identifiers and username expansion. It gives you some tools you can use or where to look. It gives a phase 2, and that's its results. So that's coming directly out of Copilot. Let's take a look. So it's not too bad. It does give you some steps. Let's see what we get out of ChatGPT. So I applied the exact same prompt, no different, no change, and this is what it came up with. And of course, it framed it as a lawful forensic accounting litigation support workflow. So it's only looking for public or authorized sources only. It does not give any dark web options or solutions. And this one's a little more detailed. It gives it step by step, 1, 2, 3, 4. It tells you how to build your profile, your search matrix, which major platforms you should use to do your searches, and it actually suggests some prompts that you could use to help find that information, which is really good suggestion. And then it tells you what you should do. You should preserve your evidence, analyze your photos using AI, cross-check with public records, prepare a defensible report. So it gives about 12 steps there with ChatGPT. Good answer, very thorough, and so nothing wrong with that. The other option I chose to look at was Perplexity. Perplexity is similar to ChatGPT or Copilot or Claude, but it uses the web as its main search tool, and so applied the same approach. Came up with definitely different results than what we just saw, and certainly some good results here. And it's all in a step-by-step fashion. Geolocation, that wasn't something I think I saw in the other one, so that's a good suggestion. In any case, this is a pretty good result, and you can get Perplexity Pro for free for the most part. You just do a Google search and you'll find a way to get it. I've had it for over a year, the Pro version, and have never paid, so it's kind of nice. I also did this using the computer, Perplexity Computer, which is an agent, and the agent allows you to look at it actually allows you to choose the model. So you can use different models, like you could use Claude 0.7 or Sonnet 4.6, which is very interesting. And it came up with a really great result as well. But let's take a look at what I consider to be the winner in this race, at least currently, and that was Claude. So I gave it the exact same prompt, and then here's what it came up with: a step-by-step investigation guide for social media asset discovery. And it gave a phase 1, compiling the information, said to create a spreadsheet with the identifiers. It gave some really good information the other ones didn't even suggest, and it gave the actual tools to use to look up. And then it actually showed you some advanced search operators you could use with Google to do background search on individuals. It shows you how to build a target profile document, So that's just in phase one. In phase two, it goes into the manual platform investigation. It shows where to go. So Facebook shows you what to do, what to look for. It gives you advanced techniques. This was not suggested in the others. It suggested that you use Facebook's graph search, and it shows you how to use that. Super smart and very technical way of doing things. For those forensic accountants out there, you're probably already using these types of tools, but if you're not, these are fascinating, and the fact that it came up with these is very smart. Shows you how to do the investigation for each individual one. So the other ones suggest that you can go out and you can do your searches at LinkedIn and Instagram, Facebook, but this actually tells you what to look for in each platform. So that's Instagram, there's LinkedIn, and then it also gave prompt. So you can export connections. And this was actually interesting. The others didn't suggest this as well. You should look at first degree connections of the person that you're investigating. And that would show potential business partners. You can do relationship mapping. Anyway, this is really smart. And then it gave you a prompt on what you could type once you exported that connection list if you have the LinkedIn Premium. And then it shows how to do some advanced searches in Twitter. So these are all things that were not listed in the other tools. It then also it shows you how to do it for TikTok as well. And then it gives you a tool that you could install on your computer to analyze video. Very interesting. And it even gives you the code to build an N8N workflow to build an AI search agent, which is super smart. It gives you all the code. It gives you the JSON. It gives you database structure to capture all this data. It gives you even a Python script for bulk image analysis. Super, super smart. This is way more detailed than all of the other tools that we've just looked at. Here's some more database queries, timeline building. Wow. Use AI to build a narrative. There's a prompt. And it even gives me some code on how to generate a findings report. Very fascinating. So you can see it just continues to give you additional code that you could run. So anyway, this was super detailed. So Claude is the winner in the race for having the best, LLM out there and giving the best results. So there you have it. Have a great time experimenting with these great models, AI models that we have available to us, and we'll see you soon.